Yo, what's up? It's your boy Walter Emmanuel Jones, also known as Zach, the original Black Ranger. Hey!
Hi, it's Amy Jo Johnson, Kimberly Pink Power Ranger.
Hey, this is David Jost, the original Mighty Morphin Blue Power Ranger.
And you're watching the fan club.
And you're watching the fan club. Do you know what time it is?
It's time for the fan club. Let's go! Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
San Diego Comic-Con is going on right now, and it looks like we aren't gonna get any big Power Ranger news at this con. However, Hasbro announced yesterday that they are throwing their big event, Hasbro Pulse Con 2023, and it is gonna be September 2nd at 11 a.m. Eastern. This is going to be crazy. I'm pretty sure I have a wedding that day, but it's going to be early enough. It's going to be like 10 in the morning here. I'm going to be able to watch it, get my work done, make sure all my songs are done, and then be able to get on here and at least get one video out from the con. I do think that Power Rangers is going to have to air out some of the news. They're going to have to address the elephant in the room. A lot of the fans are speculating, wondering what in the heck is going on next year. I'm hoping they not only talk about Cosmic Fury and build that up, but they give some type of direction onto what is happening with Power Rangers. This is a really weird time to be a fan, and I always say it's almost like our punchline over here. It's a good time. It's a great time to be a fan. Right now, it's a bit crazy. It is a bit weird because we're in the dark. We know something's going on the other side of the wall, but we have no idea. We don't know if it's good. We don't know if it's bad. I don't see them shelving Power Rangers, and if they do, it's only like a year, but I think that they're going to try to get something out. Maybe it might be a year or two till it happens, but I don't see us going a really long time, like 4 or 5 years without Power Rangers. The brand is definitely in the green now, like it's stabilized. It's ready to jump into. With the writers and actors strike, it does pose a lot of threats to pushing back this project universe that we were working on. We already announced that we're out of New Zealand, because if we were still in New Zealand, we could still make a show. However, we're back over here on these parts, and honestly, it's just not working well for us. It reminds me of the pandemic. Do you guys remember the good old pandemic 3 years ago? It shut everything down, and Hasbro and Power Rangers got caught up in both of them. It got announced around the pandemic that this is happening, and then it took, another year or two till some of these sets are fully back up. And in the middle of that, G.I. Joe tanked, and it made Hasbro and E1 move differently and think differently of how they're going to push some of their projects out. Because of COVID and people streaming in their home, the movies theaters are still making money and profitable, but people aren't going out like they used to. People are only going for a specific type of movie, or once a month, or a couple times a year. It's not as crazy as it used to be. People are starting to get back into that habit of old time, but I will say, some of these movies that are coming out, like your Indiana Jones, I didn't really care for it. And you can't just live off of the name anymore. You have to really make sure that this is a top production. G.I. Joe was not a bad movie in my mind, but I do see why the Snake Eyes movie kind of failed and why people didn't get behind it and didn't go to the theaters and see it. And that's what it really comes down to. With what Power Rangers is trying to do with Netflix, they have it on a streaming platform, so it's almost protected. You can put out movies and you can put out TV series on Netflix, and if you want to pitch something else to a major motion picture, then so be it. But we need to show that Power Rangers still lives and Power Rangers is still hyping up people, and there is a buzz there. And if you can do that, yes, they will make a movie for sure. There's a lot of really good Netflix series right now that are out, have been out, and are coming out, and they're not making it to network TV. these movies aren't making it to the theater and they're still heavily watched and people like them. If you can get a universe going on Netflix, there is nothing wrong with that. I know I made a video a few years ago talking about how Netflix is kind of in trouble because everyone is moving in on the streaming game. Netflix is still a top dog. You can say Disney's up there too, but between Disney and Netflix, HBO Max is about there, but they're definitely hemorrhaging money keeping this platform going. They're not going to be in the green for a while. And then you've got your Paramount Pluses of the world that aren't necessarily the best. They have good stuff on there. And then you got, your free services and stuff. I do want to shout out Netflix, though. They have done enough as a business to just keep the shows coming, keep the originals coming. At first, when we signed with this, I was a little weary, but you know what? Watching the brand and keeping up with Netflix they still have a bunch of crap coming up. So we're hoping that they can kind of take what they've learned from all these other shows, put it into a Power Rangers project. Let's get like a TV-14 show and movie universe. Let's get still some kids animated show, or maybe bring back the Sentai adaptation. What do you guys think's going to happen with Hasbro Pulse? We have to get some type of news about the future. I don't know how much it will even be. If anything, maybe just, a paragraph, a couple lines would be nice. We know that during Hasbro Pulse Con, for the Power Rangers segment, you will see a lot of Cosmic Fury stuff. I think you're going to see some more merchandise. Maybe they announce the figures. Maybe this is when we get the trailer. Oh man, I am really excited for Hasbro Pulse Con. I wonder if the Power Rangers segment is going to be smaller than, some of the other lives that they're going to put out there. And look for that. Not like I'm hating. We talked yesterday how Power Rangers is not and can't really be a top priority to Hasbro right now because it's not their big money maker. They're pushing other brands that they have that are making them way more money. And if we can prove that, this is now a top brand, they're going to push it even more. It's going to be interesting to see what they have coming for us in the second half of the year going into 2024. This is their opportunity to talk about it. I'm wondering if they're just, going out with the big bang, celebrating 30 years and not really going to talk about the future, or will there be a part in there where, like, fans, we hear you. We know you're kind of scared. You don't know what's happening with the brand. Just know we've got something big coming, something to kind of reassure us that it's going to be okay, man. Because I know some fans out there are like, dang, we might not get Power Rangers for 4 to 5 years. And it's like, really? Do you really think it's going to be that long? I don't know, though. They could be right. There is really no rule book to this. Anything goes. I could be right. I could be wrong. We have no idea. And that's why we make these videos and talk to the fans out there. Now, what are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Shout out all of the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. Thank you guys so much for watching this show. You are the real MVPs, and we will see you next time. I want to give a very special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Anime King Nick, Chaos Draco, The Arctic Operator, Dig Wyron, Roderick Hare, Miguel Ortiz, Let's Talk Sports, Papleon Oger, Roderick Ham, Jason Morazes, Willie Maloney, Louis Cairns, and Salimo Ramirez. Thank you guys so much for being a member, and if you want video shoutouts like this one, sign up to become a Gold Ranger member today. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this content, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. You can also become a member. Please join the fan club support team right now. We have a Blue Ranger power-up and a Gold Ranger power-up. This is an awesome way to talk with the fans, join a fan club official chat group. You can also be featured in our videos. At the end of the videos, I will shout you out. That's if you get the Gold Ranger Power Up membership. Go check it out. Go support the fan club. We love you guys, and thanks for watching. Peace.
Hi. We're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.